problems for a troubled
Earthquake.
singer. Yep,
We're
we've
having
got
an earthquake.
Today, we are going to be checking out something that I have been wondering a long while. Okay, we are going to be watching Messi versus Ronaldo GOAT comparison. So I will finally put the Messi versus Ronaldo thing to rest, hopefully, after this video. Now, this video is 2 years old. Maybe it's a tiny bit outdated. I'm not so sure. You can, tell me in the comments. But this is a video that people have requested and asked me to watch. So, don't blame me, don't blame me, okay? Now, if you don't know already, I've watched a few videos about Messi. I think only one video about Ronaldo. And I've watched a comparison video, but it was old. So, that's why I'm going to be watching another one now. Now, if you do enjoy this video and my reaction to this, then be sure to subscribe and also like the video if you did enjoy. 3, 2, 1, let's get rolling.
Since the beginning of the century, the world of football has been blessed with two of the greatest who have ever played. They've dominated trophies, statistics, thus debates. Although it's hard to decide who's better, by the end of this video, one guy will have the edge. This is the definitive comparison of Messi and Ronaldo. To find who's the better player, we'll examine 4 different criteria: winning, statistics, awards, and the eye test.
Eye test?
First off, who has won the most? Winning can't make you the greatest, but it can make you one of the greats. Simply put, winning 6 Champions League titles like Paolo Maldini will not make you the greatest, but sure a notable figure. With this in mind, 3 sub-points will be awarded in accordance with their 3 common competitions: European, domestic, and international. Beginning with European, the most prestigious trophy in clubs is the UEFA Champions League title. Ronaldo has won it 5 times, whereas Messi has won it 4 times. While this is the official count, we commonly subtract 1 from Messi since he only started 2 games of his first official victory. Conversely, Ronaldo's 5 titles came in his presence, and he won them on 2 different teams. That's 1 sub-point for Ronaldo.
So he got 1 of them.
Advancing into domestic titles, Messi has won more league titles, more domestic cups, and more domestic super cups. Hence, there goes 1 for Messi.
Smashed out of the park there.
The international numbers. Starting with Messi, let's just say he's a little unfortunate. However, it didn't start out that way. He began his journey by winning the 2005 Under-20 World Cup. He followed by a gold medal at the 08 Olympics. But ultimately, his lack of performance at the 2010 World Cup hurt him. He did individually wield Argentina to the finals of the 2014 World Cup, but fell short in extra time against one of the best sides in recent history. He lost again in the 2018 World Cup in the hands of the soon-to-be champions by a score of 4-3. At South America's continental tournament, the Copa America, he has never won. In his 4 presents, he's gone to the finals 2 times. In each one of these, he lost in penalties.
What?
On the other hand, Ronaldo has won 2 major trophies.
Both of them being penalties.
The 2016 Euros and the 2019 Nations League. Even though he didn't win a single game in regular time at the 2016 Euros, the mere fact that Portugal won this tournament is enough to give him a point.
So you got that
betting
one.
Websites, Portugal's odds of winning were 20-1 at the start. That's 1 point for Ronaldo, which makes him the winner of my first criteria,
2-1.
winning.
That is interesting. Ronaldo is essentially 1 more. I mean, the thing is that I just watched that Messi video about him winning the World Cup. So obviously, this video is a bit, old. Now, right, surely Messi would take that international point, right? Because he won the World Cup. But I know at least now, back of the head that he did win the World Cup. Before you say anything in the comments. Yeah, that'd probably change that stat. But yeah.
My second criterion is statistics and advanced metrics.
Stats.
This part is divided by scoring and shooting, assist and shot creation, and impact on the team's performance.
I feel like Messi's gonna win this, right?
We noticed that Ronaldo has more career goals, but he also played more games.
Really?
And if we take away penalty goals, Messi already surpassed Ronaldo in 2018. Looking further into it, we find that Messi has a higher average goals per game. A common remark regarding their averages is that Ronaldo started his career in a tougher league, being the Premier League.
So it's harder, maybe.
If we only consider the average goals per game in the Champions League, Messi still comes out on top. His goals are also more efficient, meaning he scores them on less attempted shots per game. That brings us to accuracy metrics, and yes, Messi has a higher shot on target percentage, which is
wow, that is a lot
his
more.
attempts come in farther from the goal, as can be shown by his number of goals outside the box.
Ooh.
Furthermore, Messi has a better conversion from just about anywhere on the field.
Oh my god, 12.1. He's got 4.1.
Free kick goals, but percentages and distance tell a different story. Messi has close to twice Ronaldo's free kick conversion, and his attempts come in farther than Ronaldo.
Well, there you have it, man. There you have it.
Also, their path to that number is very different. At the start of his career, Messi was without a doubt a poor free kick shooter. But recently, Messi seems to have become the best free kick shooter ever. No
just like that
could have predicted these latest numbers. He just flipped the switch.
Holy shit.
Regarding scoring and shooting, even though Ronaldo is frequently referred as the better shooter or finisher, Messi has the highest average goals per game on less attempted shots. He has a better conversion from everywhere, and he's the better free kick shooter.
Well,
the only metric in Ronaldo's favor is his penalty conversion.
Oh, 3%.
Messi has 1 point.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
For assists and shot creation, Messi has the most assists per 90 minutes. In contrast to popular beliefs, Ronaldo has some incredible numbers, but in assists, Messi is second to none, as he holds the highest career assist total.
What?
For possession and dribbling, although dribble stats only exist since 2017, Messi has always been first in every major category.
He's just good at everything, man.
Total distance, total progressive distance, carries that enter the last third of the pitch, carries that enter the box, and what I'll refer as the Messi stat, the number of players dribbled past.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna...
Such dribbling and passing...
I mean, look at it there, bro. That... He's got double of the next player. I don't see the name of that player, but that is crazy, man. That shows, man. He's got some other like dribbling, like agility. I said it since day one. He looks like an alien when he dribbles. There's nothing else that you can describe it as. Like when he dribbles, like when I watch these Messi videos, it looks like a human shouldn't be able to do that. Like, it shouldn't be possible to do what he's doing.
He creates shot options for his teammates. So of course he's going to be better than Ronaldo
Look
in
at that,
goal creating actions per 90
minutes.
That is
gnarly.
But I like to point out that Messi doesn't have the highest score here. That feat belongs to Neymar.
Oh really? Okay.
Similarly,
but he's still over Ronaldo.
His expected goals. An expected goal would be a penalty or a tap in. An unexpected goal would be a free kick or a 20-yard carry. Thus, we measure the number of goals over the number of expected goals. Subsequently, there are some players who have negative expected goals. That would mean that they didn't capitalize on wide open nets, for example.
Oh my god.
On that note, Messi has by far the better goal over expected goals per 90 minutes.
Wow, I mean look at that, bro.
Being the better passer, dribbler and playmaker, Messi takes home this point.
Boom. He's already won it. You don't even have to do this.
As for the impact on the team's performance, we measure it in a statistic called team success on-off. This metric works by taking the number of goals scored per 90 minutes while the player is on the pitch minus the number of goals scored per 90 minutes while the player is off the pitch.
Oh, okay, so alright, yeah, I understand
As a result, Messi is at 0.75 while Ronaldo is at 0.60. In other words, when Messi is on the pitch, there are 0.75 more goals being scored.
Ooh, that is pretty sick.
This metric is only available since 2014. If anything, Messi is the winner again.
Man, he's smashing out the park for these, man.
A Belgian university by the name of KU Leuven published a study titled "Actions Speak Louder Than Goals." In this document, the university describes assessing the impact of metrics via machine learning in a plethora of data. Their metrics compile passes by distance, dribble by distance, shots by distance, free kicks by distance, penalties provoke, interceptions, clearances, crosses, fouls, tackles, corners, and...
Oh my god.
There are also other components such as the game state, which calculates the value of an action based on the difficulty of scoring or defending in a game.
Okay.
All of these metrics are unified by the label Soccer Player Action Description Language, or SPADL for short.
Spaddle.
Thereby,
okay.
When we multiply the number of actions per 90 minutes and the average value per actions, we get
this is too much for my brain. Oh my god.
VAEP.
The VAEP.
Unfortunately, players' VAEP have only been calculated for the study's preceding year, which is the 2017-18 season. That said, Ronaldo has a VAEP of 0.61, but Messi has nearly twice
that. Double again. Like, Holy shit.
As you can see on the board, Messi
That
is
is
not here right
gnarly.
now. Now he is.
Way above.
Although this
That
was a
is
sample
crazy.
of one single season, that won't be a problem since Messi placed 5th in the Ballon d'Or votes. That was
Really?
his worst position since 2006, where he was 19 years of age. It's not that Ronaldo's bad, Messi's just really good, and if there's a way to evaluate actions on a pitch, he will tower over everybody else.
Dude, he's above everyone, man.
As for the VAEB,
With his stats.
it wasn't maintained for 3 different reasons. It's too long, too complicated, and too expensive. Until there's an advanced optical reading software that can read the pitch, 2017-18 will remain the best season for stats, and we know who's at the top. As far as stats go, Messi takes another one home. Also,
Boom.
if
3-0.
statistics is the only thing that matters, Messi is not only the greatest player of all time, but the greatest that ever will be. There will probably never be a statistical anomaly like Messi ever again.
There you have it, man. That's crazy.
As for awards and honors, whether Messi or Ronaldo ends up winning this one, they are by far the 2 most individually decorated footballers of all time. With this in mind, in individual awards, most websites only consider 3 of them: the FIFA Best, the European Golden Boot, and the Ballon d'Or. Summing these up would tell you that Messi has the edge, but with 13 and 14 awards, they are both lonely at the top. Starting
That's
with
close,
the Golden
though.
Boot, which rewards Europe's top goal scorer, Messi has 6 while Ronaldo has 4. As for the FIFA Best, the count is 4-3 in the favor of Ronaldo.
Alright, so it's balancing out a bit.
They both share an outstanding 14 appearances.
Wow.
Ronaldo was
Jeez.
awarded the IFFHS Top Goal Scorer of the Decade, while Messi was awarded the Best Playmaker of the Decade and the Best Player of the Decade. Messi has won the FIFA World Cup Golden Ball in 2014, which rewards the best player in the World Cup. Ronaldo has won the Onze d'Or 2 times, while Messi has won it 4 times. That being said, the most prestigious individual honor is the Ballon d'Or. As a result, Messi has 6, while Ronaldo has 5.
There it is.
Interestingly, when Messi won his 6th Ballon d'Or, separating himself from Ronaldo, it was the first time that he ever acknowledged his competitiveness with Ronaldo, saying, "When Cristiano Ronaldo pulled level with me, I'll admit that it hurt a little as I was no longer alone at the top. But at that moment, he deserved the Ballon d'Or and I couldn't do much more about it."
By the way, I've got a question. How do you obtain a Ballon d'Or? Like, what does it mean? Because it said there the Golden Boot was the Europe's best player, I think, and then that globe thing they had was was an award for the best player in the world. So what's the Ballon d'Or? What is it that gives you that? Is it maybe the best, like, I don't know, the best player, like, everywhere or something? I don't know. I've got absolutely no clue what it could be, because it is like a ball. What does that mean? Is it just the best player overall? But no, then it'd get that globe thing, because that's the best player in the world, isn't it? I do have a guess. Is it kind of like the best season that a player has, or the best player in a season? Could it be that? I've got absolutely no flipping clue, so, you know, let me know and inform my dumbass, please.
As for the awards criteria, Messi wins another one.
Boom! Another one bites the dust. Now it's the eye test. I don't know what the hell that is.
The eye test is what I would define as the best player to watch.
Oh,
Ronaldo is something special. He's athletic,
holy
quick,
shit,
and one of the
he's
better
jumping
finishers.
high there.
He can also use his head, unlike Messi. A thing that your eyes will tell you, which you won't find in numbers, is that Ronaldo was probably a better player with Manchester United. Indeed, his numbers weren't as good as afterwards, but he was scoring more free kicks, he dribbled a little better, he scored outside the box more frequently, he was a more skilled player all around. Yet his totals at Man United pale compared to his at Real Madrid and Juventus. The reason why would that be can also be found in the eye test. The fact of the matter is that Ronaldo was better surrounded in Real Madrid and Juventus. There, a high rate of his goals came via tap-in, which is the type of goals that you didn't see him score very often with the Reds.
So they expected
That's nothing
goals.
against him. Some tap-ins require a great deal of skills even if they're not as enjoyable to watch. The unpleasant side in Ronaldo's games lies in his volume of shots. As established before, compared to
Holy
Messi,
shit.
he has a lesser average goals per game while having the higher attempted shots per game. Sometimes he makes you wonder if his presence can hurt a possession. In contrast, Messi gets you the best play possible for every possession. His mission is to have the ball in the goal by the end of the sequence regardless of his implication. When he was somewhat of a striker in 2012, he scored an all-time record of 91 goals for the year. When he was a midfielder in 2019, he racked up an all-time record of 21 assists for a season.
Wow.
He's a purely positionless and selfless offensive player.
Yeah, that's what I saw in the
Ronaldo
videos
can
as well.
great plays. Messi creates his own and remains the better finisher of the two.
He creates
Even
the
though
chances.
they have a close percentage in successful dribbles, seeing them play will reveal you that Messi is much more venturous with the ball. As you can see here, Messi takes the ball behind midfield. He dribbles through 1,
2,
2, still with the ball, 3,
4,
and 4. He enters the last third of the pitch and makes a perfect pass to his teammate. Highlights won't show that, and basic stats cannot count this action.
Yeah.
As dominant as Messi is in statistics, numbers don't really do him justice. If Messi dribbled like everybody else, he would simply never lose the ball. Or as Ray Hudson puts it,
how do you put statistics on this, Phil? This isn't measurable. Because this is the art of human.
Yeah.
actions like this are the reason why Messi has the higher career average match rating and likewise the highest since the metric's inception.
Wow. Tops it as well.
This is also why Messi has the highest number of men of the match and incidentally, the most since the metric's inception.
Whew! That's a lot.
In the end, that tug of war is won by Messi.
3-1. There we have it.
Ronaldo is undoubtedly one of the greatest to ever lace up. Messi is just that Asian kid that's always better than you. I think it's the appropriate video to talk about the people's opinion on the topic. In the light of this video, I made a list of every known players, managers, owners, and commentators who expressed their side on the Messi-Ronaldo debate.
Alright.
Here's all the people I've found. Now, in all 141 personalities, 110 voted for Messi and 31
Holy
for Ronaldo.
shit.
That
Well,
is,
that-
if we account everybody mentioned.
That's
If
what
we
it is.
subtract the ones who played or coached one or the other to erase any possible
Oh,
conflict of
okay.
interest,
Yeah, that's
it's
better.
now 89 to 10.
There we have it.
As for the public, the largest poll on the internet is found on the Messi vs Ronaldo website, accounting for more than 1 million voices.
Wow.
Messi has 655,000 of them, while Ronaldo
Yeah,
has
man.
360,000.
He's just
In other words,
on top and
It's
everything.
65% to 35%. To finish, as I have the word GOAT in the title, some of you are probably irritated, mainly because of two greats, Pele and Maradona. On that account, how do Messi and Ronaldo compare to them? Let's see.
Okay, this is more
Starting
interesting.
off with Maradona. Both Messi and Ronaldo have better stats than him all across the board. In fact, they both have more than twice Maradona's goals total. That
Wow.
being said, when Maradona carried his team to a World Cup win, he seemed to be the greatest ever. But he didn't maintain that level of playing outside the World Cup. You can see here that Maradona doesn't really rival Messi and Ronaldo's goals per 90 minutes.
Wow.
Stats don't really put Maradona in the debate. He was more of a showman, just like Ronaldinho for a more recent example. How much can we blame Flower? In
Flower?
my eyes, his career totals are simply insufficient.
What?
Conversely, with Pele, I'll start by saying this. In the years to come, as sports hold more history, GOAT debates will shift from the best player ever to the best player relative to his peers. Nowadays, of course players run faster, jump higher, shoot better.
Yeah.
Is Messi a better player than Pele ever was? Probably. But if the GOAT debate is about the most dominating player respective to his era, we have a debate. 3 World Cups
Yeah,
are hard
that
to
is
come
true.
by in any era.
3.
As for their stats,
Fucking hell, that's
at
a
least
lot.
the one they share, they're pretty similar. But in recent history, Pele has made a fool of himself. For over 40 years, Pele held the record for the most goals total and the most goals total for one club. In a
Really?
span of 2 weeks, Messi broke one and Ronaldo the other. In the light of these achievements, Pele, with the help of his former club Santos, released a statement saying that his club total at Santos was actually in 4 figures, at 1,091 goals.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot.
He also updated his Instagram bio saying that his goals total stands at 1,283.
Wait a minute. He's making shit up now.
The thing is that 526 goals of that number would have come from unofficial friendlies and tour games. Funny enough, he even counted games he played in a military competition. In the eyes of the level-minded, Pele has 644 for a single club and 757 for a career.
Okay.
He is great, but not unreachable.
Damn.
Thank you for making it till the end.
Oh, it does like show though. Like the you can see just from those like comparisons there. You know, like Messi, he's on top in most of the categories. Just when it comes down to assists, being a playmaker, dribbling, the shooting stats, the expected goals and whatnot. And it's like when you watch him play, you can see where that comes from. Just from that example clip where he just dribbled, you know, easily dribbled around 4 players. Just like they weren't even there. They were just like ghosts or something. And then just passed it to his teammate. Like something like that, I feel like is something that, you know, any other player, even Ronaldo, would find it really hard to do. You know, just dribble past 4 players like that. And that's just something that you'd see Messi do and be like, okay. You know, there's no surprise there. But if you saw Ronaldo do it, you'd be like, whoa, wait a minute. It's different. Because it's such a different type of style when it comes down to just playing. Messi, he's just got something about him where it's just, he dribbles past 10 people and you're like, wow, that was pretty good, because that's what you expect of him. And Ronaldo, it's you know, he's crazy good as well, whatnot. But it's not something like, you know, Messi when it comes down to his highlights and what he's doing, and it shows there, you know, those stats. And now with that World Cup that Messi has won, that would, I'm pretty sure, up him to the top with that first category thing, which was awards or winning or something like that. And I'm not so sure. Has Ronaldo won a World Cup? He didn't say it there, so I'm pretty sure he hasn't. And I'm pretty sure that would then bump up Messi. And you can't really, when there's stats like that, you can't debate it. Well, you could debate it, but you can't argue, you know? When you see those stats, like, you can't argue. As that guy said, it's just Messi is some different type of fucking human. And as it said there in near the end, that the people, the managers and all these people, you could see that he did beat Ronaldo with a hefty flipping margin. If those people who are professionals and who have, you know, a lot of experience with football and whatnot, have those opinions and make that margin so big, I mean, it's like, there you have it. Messi is better than Ronaldo, and that's what I'm getting out of this. Don't get me wrong, I like both players. I think they're sick, you know. They've got their different types of styles and ways of making things interesting. But yeah, after this video, I can say it's put the nail in the coffin with this this thing. Now this video is getting quite flipping long now, so I'm gonna stop wasting both of our times and I'm gonna try and end it here. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be reacting to another Ronaldo video quite soon, I'm pretty sure, so I'm getting that in the works and getting that ready, so stay tuned for that if you want to check that out. Any other footballers that you'd want me to react to that you'd think would be, you know, insane to watch, I might watch a video about that Pele guy or Maradona. But yeah, let me stop babbling on, and as always, stay safe, and I will hopefully see you in my next up and coming video coming out soon, a few days, maybe a day, maybe 2.